Hello. Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. How's everyone doing? Today, we have, at least for me, it's another super chilly day. Very chilly. It is super cold. I got my trusted headgear. I do not play around with this when it comes to winter. I am layered on, layers upon layers. We've got a massive cold front that is hitting us here in South Africa. So we've not been playing around the last couple of days. Whew. They've been nippy, to say the least. Otherwise, how is everybody doing today? Let me get into chat. Hello, Rari. Aram Simpamba, the early birds, patiently waiting. I see that. Li Zhang, I hope I pronounced that right. Hello. Xerox, welcome. Era Gaming, hello to you too. Rari, Oli 24, Simple Guy, Vladimir Gunner, I hope I pronounced that right. Aquascaping Luxembourg, hello. Hi there, how are you? Big Bab, Crix. Hey, Crix, your name reminds me of Crixus from... what's it called? I forget the name of this show now. Oh well, that's quite a bummer. Oh man, I know it is a Spartacus. That's it. Crixus. How's everybody doing? It's warm there in Sweden. 20 degrees where you are aquascaping. That's a fairly decent temperature. Let me actually check what exactly is the temperature where I am right now. I've not actually bothered to check. All I know is it's freezing cold. And according to my weather map, it is currently 7 degrees here. That is super cold for some of us. I know some of you are used to colder in the negatives, but 7 degrees is cold. It's set to plunge down to 0 degrees during the course of the night. So you can imagine I plan on wrapping up really tight after this and just passing out as best I can. Glefsa from Norway. It is 26 degrees over there. Oh, that's nice weather. Very nice. Hey, Mike Drew. Fellow Joburger. Need that hat. Oh yeah, no, for sure. I actually got this hat. I think it's from a Cape Union Mart at OR Tambo a couple of years back. I can't remember where I was going, but I was going somewhere and apparently it's very cold where I was going. So I got myself this and it has proven very useful in these cold days. My 7 degrees is normal there, Vladimir. They're in Sweden. Nice. Lucky you or unlucky you, I don't know. Either way, you probably used to it by now, right? So it's not too bad for you, I suppose. Only 24, 18 degrees in Finland. Okay, yeah, but you Northern Hemisphere fellows, you are having your summertime now, so I expect you to have nice weather. 24 degrees in Pune, India. Yeah, I got a couple of colleagues over in India and they like it's quite toasty for them. Well, barring the rain and stuff. Hello, Arya. Welcome everybody. So good to see everybody. We did not stream last week, but we are back again this week. Last week I just wanted to chill, relax, watch some football, which I watched that I enjoyed. So that is past. Miguel from Brazil, hello. Miguel Luis, welcome. Today was a type of day that people will ride bikes shirtless. We do that here. Huh. Well, good for you guys. That would be quite a sight. Whole bunch of shirtless people riding around on bicycles. Hello, Donna from Scotland. Hello. Welcome. So everybody, it's been a while since we've been in in River Valley. Well, it's been 2 weeks. It's not that bad. It's only one stream that we missed, really. And I haven't been in the game for a while, so today when I fired it up to prepare for the stream, I realized that I did not like something that we had built. I think I talked about this in our last stream. Hello, Big Beb. So Big Beb, you from Belarus. You are officially the first person I think I have ever interacted with, semi-directly from Belarus. So hello. So during our stream last week, we built this tennis court, which I think it's not too bad. I quite like it. I want to try and make this a little bit more alive. So put an invisible path here and a couple of people park generators so we can have some people coming to visit it. That's something I would like to do. I want to see if I can actually take some time to do that just now in this stream. We then didn't really have much else to do, so we jumped all the way out here and put down this outline for a solar power plant under construction. Now, this honestly came out of the fact that I didn't know what else to build, and this seemed like an easy enough project, but it turned out not to be as easy as we thought, since it's very hard to make a solar power plant look nice. So I'm going to leave this for now. I want us to return back to this at some point, hopefully with a set of different assets to just make it look a bit better. I have this thing in my head that we can put a couple of constructions items all around just to try and get the place looking a bit more lively, you know, give it a bit of vavoom, something along the lines, you know, make it a little more. It's not funkadelic enough for my liking, so we'll see what we can do about that. But for the stream, right, I was looking at this area and I am not happy with it at all. Oh, Chris, you missed the last stream. Yes, but did you catch up on it? I'm not sure. I can't remember. I think I saw a comment or something. But either way, you're here today. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. And cheat. Okay, I can't pronounce your name, but you said you started watching the Little Town series and now glued to the screen watching your channel. Oh, thank you so much. So glad you're enjoying it. So what I want to do, everybody, is I don't like this at all. I think this is very out of place for what we're going for here. I want this style of housing a little bit more. Two things. One, I like the irregular shape of things, and I like the type of houses that we're using here. It makes the place look a bit more of an old town. It's not a place that is so modern and so upmarket. You have these well put together houses. So I'm going to keep this, right? I think this must stay. This is an exclusive spot and we will make it that way. But all of this is going, and it's going this stream, and we're gonna try and put down some new layouts just to try and get the place looking a little bit more rundown, because for me right now, every time I see this, it doesn't inspire me. It's like a rushed job that I just put a bunch of houses down, and considering the amount of space we have to work with as well, I feel like no, it's just not working for me. So, and let's be fair, we really didn't put a lot of effort into building this. It was really just a bunch of houses that were placed down left, right and center. So I know not everybody's going to be happy about this, and I'm so sorry, but I have to feel some kind of inspiration when I jump into this, and this definitely is not inspiring me. So let's get rid of all of this. Now, you know what I'm actually enjoying about this is, or what I like about this, actually let me just use a move it. Let me get rid of move it. I just want to use move it for the trees. I don't trust, actually let's do trees and let's do decals and props. I don't trust move it getting rid of nodes. I always seem to have like dead nodes left over whenever I use move it, and that's not cool. Sorry everybody, I'm so sorry, but I'm sure you can find a better place to stay. You will be alright. Let's get rid of all of that. Yeah, sorry Vladimir, it just really was not inspiring me at all. Sigit Laksana from Indonesia, welcome, welcome. Hey Marvin Woods, good to see you again. Apple Juice Adam, welcome. Good to see you. A few weeks back you said you would build my wife. Yes, no, for sure. So I have that. Let me actually, your wife Nadia, I was going to build her a house next to the new park. I remember that. I have not forgotten. It's in my River Valley notes of things to do. So we will definitely be giving Nadia a place right by the park for sure. Put up on my side, I hope Nadia is. If Nadia is Nadia there today? It would be good to build it for her on a day when she's around. I agree. Think it looks a bit weird on the other side. Intercity passage. I feel like there would be a bit of it. Yeah. Hey Talanan, welcome, welcome. Arun, and remember my rundown shack somewhere, please. Yes, said you wanted a rundown shack somewhere by the river. So for you specifically, we went and downloaded a whole bunch of rundown apartments or rundown buildings to make that a possibility. So we're going to be doing that for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. So let me just see what's going on quickly on the chats, and let's see. There's a ghost node remover mod. Yes, I know about that mod, but again, it's my stubbornness of wanting to avoid mods. That's it. So Vladimir, we've got a bit of a football field going down here already, so we're gonna try and stick something a bit different. Somebody's greeting me from the Ukraine. Hello, person from the Ukraine, because your name is clearly not in English, so I'm not gonna try and butcher your name. So what are we gonna do about this? So here's what I want to do. I want to extend this park out a little bit. So we're going to get rid of. Ooh. Let's pause that, because otherwise we're going to have a disaster on our hands. See, with the river coming down. Oh, you know what we can do? Let's do this. Let's do this. We're gonna make this work. So let's take. I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna do something. I want something interesting. A bit of an interesting shape for you. So we stick these here. So look, to be honest, I don't have a plan for what this whole area is going to look like. All I know is I don't like the way it's looking at the moment. So we're gonna try and get something a bit more. I want something a bit more irregular, whilst at the same time looking a bit run down. So that's kind of the look that I want to get. I don't want this to be like an exquisite looking town with beautiful homes and you know, all that kind of stuff. I don't think that will really fit into all of this, and it's I would say I've got enough builds with that type of look. So let's try and get something different. Igor. Oh, is your name pronounced Igor? Okay. But I'm probably not going to remember, so I'm so sorry if I see your name in future and I don't remember that it should be pronounced Igor. Hey, simple guy, I can't remember if I greeted you or not. Another very, very, very familiar name and regular viewer. Welcome, welcome. Hello from the UK, Altaf Junior Gaming. Welcome. Nature reserve, perhaps. This would be a very tiny nature reserve. But why not? Let's see. Let's have the water fill up this place a bit. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, looks like this node can go up a little bit. As can this one. Really? Oh, you know what's happening? I think it's not registering that the land is that high. So let's do this. And then let's just raise the land all around here. And that should stop the water from flowing. I hope. It is still flowing out. And then we can actually extend the park into all of this area in some way. See what we can do about this nature reserve at a future date. And let's just try and get this place all leveled out nicely. Cool. So we've still got a little pond that's still there. Cool. This works. It's all still accessible to our people. So let's talk about this place for a little bit quickly. So I want to use this road. Actually, let's have a biggish road initially. I think this area should be populated with stuff. I don't think we should leave this place blank, considering this is the main road. I would expect this to have like shops or some kind of old rundown apartments or something. But before we get there, I've been putting this off for a while. I've been wanting to do this for quite some time now. So I want us to put down the space between this avenue. I actually want to detail this out early on. We get this over and done with. Because you know, the thing that bothers me, hey, is when I leave gaps between places that I've built. Like I leave a place incomplete. It really gets to me. Every time when I open up the save, that's all I see. I don't see anything that's been done. All I see is the one area that we haven't done. So I want to try and put this avenue together and try and finish it. So we're just going to try and put some planters, some trees in between. And yeah, that's basically it. The question is, how far out must I spread this? So I'm basing this off of, there's this town in the Eastern Cape called Queenstown, and it's got this type of avenue or this type of road running between it, and there's not really like a whole lot of trees and stuff everywhere, but they definitely there. Oh, Chris, I don't think we're gonna have a should we have a tram here? I don't think so. I didn't want to put a tram in this place because this is such a tiny town. I didn't want it to have such massive infrastructure. I feel like a tram is something that is, you know, I speak from where I am. I'm sure places like Europe, things are probably a bit different, hey? Like a small town can have a tram in it. I think the main road looks better with a gravel medium. Let's see. Let's see what a gravel medium will look like. Let's see what a gravel medium would look like. I'm actually happy to try it out. Trams, not only are they not very common, I can't think of a single town in South Africa that has running trams. What do you guys think? Should we leave it gravel? Because I see there's quite a lot of votes for a tram road. I like the gravel. Marvin Woods, you're the first person to think it looked kind of odd. Well, it probably looks odd because we haven't done anything to it yet. I want to check something. If we were to try and have, I don't know, guys, I'm not sold on a tram in this small town. I get, or maybe I am looking at it with too limited a view. I think it's a very small town. It won't have much. Okay, fair point. Fair point to the concrete. Gravel is better for water retention, erosion, etc. than paving. That's also a very valid point. Cool. So we're sticking with gravel for now. Let me ask this before we say we're sticking with gravel. Do we want to put a tram network in this town? I think we need to also make a call on that, because if we're going to put a tram in this town, then for sure it will make sense for a tram track to run all the way down this. It will probably cross and come up to whatever we build in and around this area. I never had any plans on putting trams. 2 votes don't do trams. Let's get some votes in. Let's get some votes in, because I really wanted to make this avenue just filled with trees and stuff like that. Okay. Cool. So majority seems like majority are no tram. All right. So we're not doing any trams now. Question now is what we put in between here. So we're going to try it out here. This will be our first point that we will build. And what I want to put down first is some guardrails, because we've got crazy drivers out there. So let's do this. I want to guard off this entire area. Since this is going to be a small build, I'm not too stressed about limits. I hope I'm not going to live to regret that. I'm going to want us to kill this off at some point. Pedestrians crossing here. We must put some pedestrian crossings. Oh, why can't I select that? Okay. Let's get these in place. I should get the mods to remove these things. Or should I just leave them? I don't know. I'm working with too many mods now, man. I never planned to have so many mods in this build. I see overgrowth. I see flowers. Oh, they're all coming from you, Xerox. Let's get this out. Dude, can I just do this? Okay, stick you out a bit. Where's the other note? This is the schlep about disabling the segment bits, is you don't see. Okay, so there's some kind of a barrier. Priyat from PTA. First time catching the stream. Sweet. I hope this PTA is Pretoria. Welcome, welcome, Priyat. Awesome to have you. What in the world? I don't think we have any baobab trees. Anyways. Okay, what we have. Let's go and explore our tree categories. So we've got a couple of bushes that we can place down. We've got a couple of bare trees as well that can sit in between. Somebody said palm trees would look cool as well. So we could space out some palm trees in between. I like the palm trees idea. I think the palm trees in a place like this always looks very nice. However, we need to make it look kind of worthwhile. So maybe small little bushes around the base of the palm trees. Perhaps. And then from time to time we can put some flowery beds, maybe. Something. No, I actually don't want, I don't know. I don't want flowers. I don't think I want flowers. I think flowers are too neat. What is a lala palm, Chris? Paranoia. What kind of theme is this? I'm not quite sure what you're referring to. If you're referring to the map theme for this, it is... What's the name of the map theme again? Laviante 2.0. That's the map theme. Ooh, you know what? That is actually true. That is actually true. Some signs and billboards would actually be super dope. Would actually be super cool. What is this? These are for like the maps and stuff. Ooh, we can have some speed signs. What is happening? Do you guys see this? What is happening? Oh, I think it was floating on. It was floating on top of a network. Oh, this is the type of detailing I never do in my builds. What? Ooh, these would be so cool, but they'll have to be proper signboards. Let's see. I want to see if we've got any decent signboards that we could put down. That would not look very out of place. What is this? Whoa! You know what I should have done? I should have actually placed these first before putting the network, because jeepers. Okay, guys, let me just get rid of this because oh no, it's not that. It's actually this. It's the power lines. Okay, it's actually the power lines that's causing the problems. What are these? There's so many of these things. What signboard is this? Oh, this is a train one. This is some kind of, I don't know, Asian writing. I don't know if that's Chinese or Japanese. I don't know. Oh, do we have anything else? These are all a whole bunch of other stuff. Okay, let's search for billboards. Okay, let's see. So these are the billboards we've got. Let's look at them from this angle. Ooh, this is cool. City parks. Nature just around the corner. I like that sign. I like the sign. Only thing is when you are at this level, yeah, one could see it driving past. I think that's quite nice. What else do we got? We got yaki soda. Oh no, this is soda pop. No. Okay, first let's see. I want to try and figure out what kind of bushes we can actually put down that would actually work as well before we get entirely to all the signboards. So I don't have a lot. No, that's too big. I don't think I want flowers. So right now I quite like a couple of these in certain places. Definitely going to put palm trees all over the place. I think the palms will work very nicely. They will give the place some nice life. Can we put down some cacti? Would it work if we had some of these in between? What do you guys think? But definitely I want to take this chappy and then spread this chappy all across. So this is kind of the main avenue tree, I would say. So note guys, I am trying my best to incorporate as many different ideas as we can. So I'll try and keep an ear out for different ideas from different people. No, not boulders, it's rocks. So I'll keep doing my best to try and incorporate ideas from people whose ideas perhaps we haven't built before or stuff like that. But please always keep the ideas coming in. If we don't do yours today, perhaps tomorrow, and so on. What do you guys think of the rocks? I quite like these rocks. I think they add a nice touch. Can I put, yeah, there we go. Can that work? Oh, I think that's quite cool. I think that is quite cool. It adds some life. It makes it look like, you know, this is like a planned right there. And then really need to ban people from walking here. Right? And then let's do some, ooh, I've got a couple of these. And then if they are in between the rocks, I think that will also add some nice life to it. I don't know if ferns would actually grow in a desert area like this, but let's just say these are not ferns. These are some desert loving plants that look like ferns, because I think ferns like shade, right? They like quite a bit of shade, if I'm not mistaken. Stick a couple of them there, a couple of them there. Palm, cacti. I don't recognize the last two. Chris. Working on this medium really adds a whole lot more detail and completeness to the town. Looks good. Thanks, Mike Drew. I completely agree. This for me has been, I would use the term itching me. In other words, it's just been irritating me every single stream I see this. I get a bit of an irritation because, like, why isn't it done? Why isn't it done? And I was just attributing that to laziness, and I was not liking what I was seeing. So let's just get it over and done with. Let's see what other tiny plants we've got that we can stick down here. I like having variety. I really love variety in these sort of places. Oh, this is okay. Let's see if we have. I know I said no flowers. I'm so sorry. I'm going against my own things. Just forgive me. But the whole point is to try and make it look as nice as we possibly can. Did I miss something? Okay, no, I didn't. Maize or wheat? Okay, yes. Maybe you can. Not too many of you. I think let's just put a couple more of these down. No, where's the big one? There was a bigger one. The one that I put down here. Let's grab you. Where was that? There we go. Let's put that there. In fact, we can put you. Oof, you're huge. Go down there rather. You're too big. Ooh, hello. That's not too shabby. See, sometimes things just happen by accident, and you end up getting something that looks pretty decent, I think. And you can sit there. You can also sit there. All right, I quite like this median. It's simple, but it's detailed. And then what I'm going to do now is, we're not going to obviously repeat this every single place. Okay, we are, but let's get rid of some of these. This is mostly trees and props here. Yeah, I'm going to grab these. I'm going to copy you, and then what we're going to do is we're going to rotate, so it's got some randomness to it there, and then rotate you again, and then we'll stick you there, and then we'll just get rid of that 1 pound. There we go. But this is looking too organized, so let's get rid of those. And to break up the monotony, let's go for it. Let's try it. Let's find one. Where are they? I actually don't know what the search term is. There's a search term to get. Hang on, I've got one place somewhere down here. There it is. Let's see what that will look like. Oh, it's part of this asset. Does anybody know what the search term is for the broken down cars? Vehicle, maybe? Yes, there it is. Let's see, where can we place you? This seems awfully small now when I look at it. Ooh, some poor soul decided they're not going to come back and reclaim their car. I don't think this is it's bad at all. Let's actually do this. Let's see. No, that's way too big. Do I oh, I don't have small grass tufts as it's called. Can we do that? Can we? Let's see something. If I place this, no. I think that's a bit too much. That's a bit much. Am I planning to add sketchy homeless areas in the woods? Well, we're planning on adding sketchy homeless areas, but didn't consider it in the woods. That's actually a very nice idea. We can put them in the woods ooh. Since this is going to be mostly industrial, we can stick a couple of things here. I like your idea. That's a good idea, Rishav. In fact, let me put it on our things to do. Sketchy homeless area in the woods. Noted down for sure. We will be doing it at some point. Okay. Now let's put down. Nah, it's not worth it. Let's put down these. Let's just close off the whole area. Boom. Boom and boom. I think this has come out a tad bit too far. Oh, really? Let's just shift you down a bit. Oh, by the way, so here's a trick in case for those that don't know. If you notice here, I've got two nodes that are overlapping, right? So let me do this actually. So if I move this node here, for example, selecting it becomes pretty much impossible. So what you can do is enable that. You can highlight until that node gets selected, and then when you right click, it highlights that node for you. You can then click and move that node. So if ever you have overlapping things and you want to move it, that's how you can do it, for those who might not have known about it. Ooh, don't rotate. I just want to shove these in a little bit. Cool. All right. Now we need to move that. Yes. Yeah. Correct. By the way, okay, let me actually ask this. So I've got node controller and I've got traffic manager, is it? Can you remove this pedestrian thing with node controller? I haven't got the new mod yet. Other than, because the only way I've ever removed all of these things is to put ploppable asphalt on it. Is there any other way to remove the pedestrian crossings? Chris, Mr. Ever So Generous, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Going straight to that graphics card. Whilst they are in scarcity, we'll continue to build that pot. Thank you, Chris. Really appreciate it. I think you can also press shift or control to cycle through the selections. Oh, is it? I didn't know that. Nice. Thank you. Concrete says, okay, open node controller and choose no junction markings. Open up node controller. No junction markings. And then what? I am not even going to click anything until Concrete tells me what to do next. So Max, you said this. Yes, I'm aware. So I don't want to try and get any new mods. I want to try and see if we can do it with the mods that we've got. Woohoo, Talanan, thank you so much. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Another Mr. Ever So Generous. Really appreciate the donation and everything else that you do for me. Thank you, Talanan. Try scrolling through that drop down menu that says custom. I think the middle setting might do it. The one that says custom middle. Ooh, okay, so that's a start. But that's okay. So let's go through the others. No. Stretch almost. Ooh. Crossing. Okay, so that puts that back. Custom. Oh, this is the only bit that I'm not too, definitely not too happy about that. So there's a height difference between that road and this road, because this road goes down. What happens when there's a crossing? Ah, it fills it in for you. I've never noticed this. It's a slight thing here. Okay. Save my game. Let me save my game. That's not a nice place to save. Let me save with the avenue at least in view. Save River Valley. Save. I need to actually clean up, and I must remove all these Nomasburg saves, or actually go and stick them up in my cloud drive and clean up the space a bit. There's a mod for those shadows too. Okay. Alright, so right now as it stands, this is, it's cool. I can see that it definitely does the job, but there's still a little funkadelic thing happening here that I'm not particularly happy with. Mike Drew says there is an add-on for TMPE that automatically turns off the crossing when you disable pedestrians in Traffic Manager. It's called Hide TMPE Crosswalk version 3. Okay, I'll look into that. Ezekiel says node controller renewal has the road markings removed. Okay, let's see. You say let's try and see if we make it sloped. No, so the sloping affects the entire thing. It doesn't just do that bit. Alright, so for the sake of time and moving on, I am going to kill my prop nodes a little bit, and we can figure this out. Hopefully next stream we'll come back to this and sort it out. Alrighty. But for now, let's just stick these down. Actually, let's grab that big one for these areas. Oh, it's not big enough. I really thought it would be big enough. Oh, that's a bummer. Okay, we'll put 2 down. That's fine. Surfaces. There we go. How low can you go? That's how low you can go. So I'll leave these 2 in place for now. Let's go all the way to the side. And come on, come on, come on. Okay, there you are. There we go. And then let's take these 2 down here as well. Cool, so that removes that. Now what we then need is, oh, I still need to move on to here. Okay, so let's finish off this. Let's finish off the pedestrian. Let's finish off the avenue, one thing at a time. I think this is my problem, is I have this thing that I'm not doing enough. I'm not moving fast enough, because my videos, I'm used to building so much before a video actually gets released, that here we sit for 2 hours and we've built like just an avenue. But I suppose that's the nature of live streams, right? You can't build as much. Those things take time. So let's get rid of all of that. What if you extend the route? Wait, did I miss anything? Bring the highway about 5 or 10 cells towards the town so it blends perfectly. Okay, so that's okay, we'll get back to that, I suppose. It's the same here. What if I extend the road type all the way across the river? Do the node controller trick on land instead of at the bridge transition. Suppose that could work. Hello man, I'm asking if you use a mod called Thomas Turn Do. What? Thomas Turndu. It's a mod of bus. You can do some interesting things like choosing a specific bus in a line, you know. Oh, I use a different mod for that. I use advanced traffic manager, I think is what it's called. It also allows you to do the same thing, I suppose. So let's get rid of that. Props, trees, nodes. Cool. Let's grab all of that. Copy you. Move across. Rotate you. Rotation is the best way of adding random stuff. Cool. That sticks. And then what we'll then do is just grab, oh, okay, so I've got these two here. So let's get rid of this one, that one, that one, get rid of you, zoom down there, let's get rid of you, let's leave you. Whoa, look at that. This does not copy well. I think the author has used a bunch of props that are not terrain conforming on a network that I'm assuming should be, yeah, see that? Check how the props elevate, but the actual network doesn't. So I think that they've used a bunch of props that are non-terrain conforming for something that should be terrain conforming. If I select everything, let's see, so that I don't have to delete. If I select all of this, I'll probably have to select the networks as well, the segments as well, eh? Okay, so let's grab these ones. And if I do to terrain, cool, so that aligns it. All right, at least that works. I don't have to delete everything. Hoo-wee. Let's bring you across. And then grab you, and then let's close that off. Use set of terrain height, maybe set to terrain height. Oh yes, it's Vladimir. Thanks for dropping by. Have a good one. Okay. Yeah, MK Zeno, definitely get it. Worth every penny. Okay, let's remove you guys. Let's put down the trees. Let's move these across. And then now I just want trees and props. Trees and props. So let's grab just some trees and props. Because this is a long stretch. How far off are you? This should be about there. Okay. And then rotate this again. And then put that down. Cool. And then we'll say from this point on, we can stick you down. And then we can call the bend the end of the actual designated medium for the town. And then this area we can just, I don't know what we'll do there, but we'll stick something else down there. So this is much better. At least now we've got, ooh. Hey, look at that. That's actually not bad. I like that look. Why are you floating? Why is this rock floating? This rock is actually non-terrain conforming. Look at that. I didn't know this rock was non-terrain conforming. Okay. Let's just sort all of this out quickly. Let's take only props. Let's select this entire stretch. And then let's... Cheers, Arum. Thanks so much for stopping by. To terrain height. Did I do that right? Did I terrain height it? To terrain. Great. Hello, Anna Bloom. I hope I've pronounced the last name correct. Welcome to the stream. All right, so we've got the median done. I think that's that adds a lot more to the town, which is, of course, this is not cool. Definitely not cool. I should have actually taken a screenshot of that and posted it on Reddit. So let's start off. Let's just quickly ban. Where am I? What? How do I ban things again? I always forget how to do these things. Which one is it? No, that is clear traffic. This is junction restrictions, toggle traffic lights, time traffic lights, manual traffic lights, lane connector, lane arrows, toggle, clear, parking, vehicle. Oh man, how do I ban vehicles from, pedestrians from using a certain side of the road? I can't remember now. Good night. I believe you are Igor, right? Good night, Igor. Have yourself a fantastic one. Thanks for dropping by. So I want to just ban pedestrians from using this area so they stop walking here. I can't remember how you do it. Wasn't it one of these things? This is junctions. This is just to prevent pedestrians from crossing. But there's a way to ban the first on the second line. The first on the second line, which would be that one. Okay. Choose a junction to edit. That's a junction. What about the entire... Ooh, hello. So this is just for the junction. What about for the entire network? Because this is controlling what vehicles can do, isn't it? Yield, stop. I'm guessing, I don't know, just go. I don't know what this orange and white thing actually is. Shift click on this. Shift. Okay. Shift click. I have shift clicked. Quick setup. If I shift click, it's not really doing. Oh, it's toggling. Oh, I see what it's doing. Oh, it's toggling. Ah, I see. Okay, but still, this is... Hello, Voronjo from the Ukraine. Welcome. Second line. Let's try second line. Second line is for specific junctions. It's to prevent people from crossing. That doesn't prevent... See, there's a way to prevent pedestrians from using this entire side of the road. Let's see something. So you guys are what? This is editing the entire whoa, hectic. The entire road. Check that out. It's the blue triangle. Stop. Okay, let me stop. Hang on. So okay, but I don't want them to not cross the road. Otherwise, we're going to force all the traffic, all the foot traffic to this one. I want to build more bridges, but still. But it's a fair point, I suppose. If we actually just do that, you're actually right. If we actually just prevent them from crossing, they can cross here, so that allows them to walk here. No crossing across, no crossing across, no crossing across, no crossing across. You can cross there. Okay, so let's do that. Let's do that for now. So for now, let's do that being the best way to do it. Let's just do this for now, so we don't see them coming across. And then, since we've got people living here, right, we want these people to be able to get across without. So let's I know this is gonna be crappy, but let's give these two the ability to go that way. So that's the only crossing point that they have. And then we can have that here and that here. And then let's take these two and then let's shift those back a bit. Okay, it's not ideal, but at least we get people across for now. Let me just move these back a little bit, because right now people we're not going to be crossing here at all, and that was not going to be too cool. Let's do concrete brush. Man, where's my caps lock on? Ooh. Really? That is... wow. Oh, okay. I see what the issue was there. And then let's just protect our pedestrians. Oh, I hate that. Let's just offer our pedestrians a little bit of protection, because we've got some funkadelic drivers out there. Okay, so let's do that. So they have a way across at least. It's not the end of the world. And let's no, not exactly. I actually want to use, no, not that one. Let's do this. There we go. And then that gives this place a little bit of life. So it shows that at least it's getting some usage. Hey, Frankimon, welcome, welcome, welcome. Awesome to have you on the stream. Another regular. Can we stick one or two more billboards in? So I've decided, guys, I want to focus. I want to try and get one thing done before I move on to the next, because this thing of me jumping around doesn't work for me actually. So since that's the start of the park, it will make sense that we have another one in and around this area as well. No, there's a light there. So as you're entering, you see the city park sign. Oh, it's too close to the... It's too close to that, so let's just shift you down just a little bit. Raise this a little bit as well. There we go. So in the two places when you enter in the town, you get to see both of them. So do you guys call it curb or curb? Aren't they the same? It's like, what do we call it in South Africa? We call it, suppose it's a sidewalk. Is that the most common term used here? Sidewalk. Yeah, it's a sidewalk, I suppose. Talanan says, you were asking before about the diamond-shaped sign, white and yellow sign. Yes, it means that the road is a priority road. Basically gives drivers a signal that they have priority where they are. Oh, okay. Otherwise may not see a stop or give way sign on the side road approaching an intersection. With that sign, they know that they have right of way and other traffic must wait for them. Okay, cool. Thanks for explaining that. I have never seen that sign anywhere on a South African road. That white and orange or yellow triangle. Never seen it before. Put one of those triangular billboards in some places. It's a pavement. Which triangular billboards? Which ones do you have in mind? Are you referring to these ones that are this kind of shape? Oh, hello. Which would be the best way that this could be placed? Oh, there we go. This is... no. I suppose this could work. So you see it, and then you see it. Jubilee. Ah, they differ. But I wanna place this somewhere where people would see. Like there maybe? Put a billboard at the crossing place behind the fence. Sure. You mean all the way back here? So we've got this billboard here. I would like to have one around here as well. I want to get those big billboards. I don't have those downloaded, but I think I would like to get... I want to actually place the big billboards here. I don't have those. So I'll actually get one of those and then come stick it here. Why is this node? Where is this node gone to? Okay, there it is. And of course we need to kill all the parking along the side, especially on the inner side. I think let's kill off... oh no, we can't do parking in or out. It's no parking everywhere. Oh well, that's fine. But I think it's also kind of unrealistic, especially in and around a place like this. You would expect the cars to be able to have off-street parking. The only thing I don't want is I don't want the cars parking on the inside of the road, which unfortunately I can't control. That's a bummer. Let's kill that. There's nothing happening here, so we can kill all of that. We'll leave this here for now and allow some parking to take place. Definitely no parking in front of the bus station. I'm not sure I want to kill off that yet. No parking in front of you or you, and then we can just get rid of parking all the way along here. Okay. Marvin Wood, thank you so much for dropping by. Have yourself a great evening, afternoon. I can't remember which part of the world you are, but whatever it is, have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, is there anything else we should add to this medium, guys? I want opinions. Any ladies and gentlemen out there, if there's anything else we should add to the medium to give it a bit more completeness, because I feel it's all good, but I feel like it might be missing just one or two things. You can shift click to apply restrictions, etc. to the entire route if you would like to. Yes, so I saw that. I think we're going to leave it for now, but I saw the shift click capabilities definitely. In German, you see this crossing without intersection a lot in smaller streets. Okay. Somebody wants to see rubbish. Do we have a rubbish? There's no rubbish, so we'll get trash. Do I have any trash? Ooh, we've got some trash. Especially around... Where are you? No? Where are you? This chappy here. You don't really... Do we want to dirty up our town like this? Hey, why not? This I think this actually is fine. Is that a decal or is it a prop? It's a prop, and that's a prop too. Let's just... Oops. Ooh. This is so weird. I am pressing the elevation up and it's going down. I'm pressing the elevation down and it's going up. That is weird. Hey. Let's see. Maybe even a water tower. I don't know about that one. I think a water tower will be a bit much in the middle of this. I think I'm not convinced about a water tower here. I think putting a water tower in an avenue where you're trying to make the place look nice would be a bit of an overkill, don't you think? Maybe make a hole somewhere in the fence and put small, just some benches and a statue. I like the statue idea. Where did I say I was going to put the signboard? Over there. Okay. I like the statue idea. What do we have for statues? Let's see. Let's move you out. Let's move this over. Do we have any statues that we could put? No, I don't have any statues, unfortunately. Anna, it is Anna, right? Yes, Anna. Unfortunately, I don't have any decent statues, but we'll need to get a statue or two. Maybe we can get one and put closer to this area, the main town. The benches thing, though. The benches, putting a bench in here would mean we're encouraging people to cross this avenue that I want to try and discourage people from crossing. I actually want to put a bridge of sort here, because we don't want people walking across this main road. So benches there would be encouraging people to do that, and I think it's dangerous to encourage people to be crossing this avenue. But definitely like the statue thing, you must remind me. Definitely stick one here. I think that would be cool. Sharp just gave me an idea. This place could have a massive landfill. Could be built as just props around a real recycling rubbish plant. Noted. Noted. Trash without McDonald's. Nice, GG. Small lighting posts on each palm trees, so glowing. Ooh. Let's see. We've not done too much at night time. Let's get into the night. Let's see what we've got. Let's see what we've got from a lighting point of view. See if we can get... I don't want to put too many, but I think a couple littered all over might actually just do the trick. What color should we try and use? But I think this is too much, maybe. So Chris, this was your idea actually. I don't think it's a bad idea. If we could have just a couple, maybe around here, around the main town center. If we could have a couple here, I think it might actually work. I like orange actually. Orange is not bad because orange also speaks to... It's a warm color, which kind of fits in nicely with the semi-desert theme that's happening. So yeah, we can have a couple of these here. They are kind of lost in the main street lights. We can, you know what? I am going to get... I have to get it. What's this thing? What's the mod called? I forget the name of the mod. I'm sure once I jump on Steam, I'll remember. To get rid of all of these lights so that we can put one avenue light in the middle. I think I'll grab that mod. Let me actually note it down. How can I forget the name of the mod? Things to download. The network skins. There we go. Network skins 2, I think. That's the improved one. Too bright, unsafe for driving. Ooh, not me actually. Well, let's see, because that's definitely a valid point. Let's see what it looks like at street level. Where's the light? There it is. Okay. But it's a directional light. Unless you look it directly at it, I don't think it's too bad. I don't think it's too shabby. The trees do a nice job in killing off the light, you know, coming into the streets. What says all? Too bright or is it fine? I'm leaning towards it's fine. To just leave it. I don't think it's too shabby. Let's save. Ah! Do you see that, Telenon? I remembered to save. Override. Cool, we shall leave these lights for now. Okay. I like the night view. Can I stay in night view? It's so nice, it's so pretty. Look at all the pretty colors. This is so cool. I've never actually taken the time to look at this place at night. I think it looks very nice. But this is what gets me. When you zoom all the way out, hey, now we've got one more light all the way out there. This is so cool. I love this view. Oh, look at the river. Oh, guys, peeps, I think I'm going to do something. Look at that. If I could position things so nicely and then run a little cinematic as you see the river coming in from the reflection of what I'm guessing is the moon. Which way? Which way? That way. Oh, that's so cool. I'm sorry, I'm geeking out. I think that's so cool. Alright, let's get back into... I like to work at about 4 p.m. That's my work time. There we go, perfect. Just hydrate a bit. Okay, so my plans for today, one is done. That's the avenue. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to start putting down a bit of a layout, a road layout for this area. I want to block this area off completely, so people shouldn't really be coming to this side, because this is, you know, the Lani area. Not any Tom, Dick and Harry can just step foot in the Lani area. So let's close these guys off, but we will still make it accessible. You know, they have their people that work for them and so on, so these people need to walk across and get to where they are. Let's lower here a bit. Okay, and then what I want to do is let's put down as much as this is the Lani area, you are kind of on the outskirts of everything, so we're gonna have that. And then what I want to do is I want to try and close off, I want to close off the space completely. Close you off. Stick down some of these chappies. And then I'm just gonna put down a couple of these. Alright, so this area is now closed off. So there's a way to actually walk into that area. Oh no. Ooh. Ooh. Yuck. I think it's because it's not that way, it doesn't really fit from this side. Yuck. Okay, that's fine, that works. All right, so what I want to do is let's see if we can get something going in terms of a road layout. So let's do something. So I want this place to be, I want to put down houses and stuff, right? But I don't want it to be too upmarket, and I don't want it to be too grid. I don't want it to be very grid heavy. I want to have some like patterns and things. I want some life. Let's see, great stream as always, but too late for me, so watching the rest tomorrow. Have a nice evening. Thank you so much, Anna Bloom, for dropping by. We really appreciate it. Have a good evening. Rishav says, hey Sanctum, can you share an 81 tile screenshot over at Discord so that we can share our ideas? You mean of this? So for people to give ideas of what they would like to see. Okay, Rishav, let's do that. I've taken a screenshot. I will do that. It will be actually nice to see what people would like to see in various places. Sanctum, can we get a shout to East London? Slummies forever. East London, yo, for sure. This is straight up in Mdantsane, right there. This is not straight. This is bothering my mind. That is 13. Huh. Figure. That is 13. That's 5. That's 5. Nope, it's 12. Ha! I knew it. I knew it. Oh, that was bothering me. That's more like it. I feel at peace now. Okay, let's use one or two of you. Let's get you fairly close to the road, but not 100% there. Like so. I like this elevation difference. This is gonna be, it's gonna be very interesting to see what we're going to do there. Come to think of it, actually, let's do this. Let's make this that road, and then I will make you a smaller one. Okay. And should we? Let's get you. Just trying to see something here. If we have bend straight. Okay, let's try this. So let's try bring this down. Let's bring this here. Okay, this is where are you? I want this one. Okay. Let's do that. Why did I lose it from that point on? Let's do that. And then we can do one more there. Oh, it's 2 on 1. That's fine. It's not the end of the world. We can get that going. Let's get rid of you. Okay, it's very greedy grid, but we can break the grid from this point with one of these. Okay, so that's how we can break the grid a bit and get something happening, and this allows us also then to do something, not quite sure what that something is yet. Where's this water coming from? Why is this still leaking? I thought I had done this. Oh no, wrong thing. I thought I had elevated this enough so that it doesn't leak. Hey, let me check. I'm Dansane. I'm West Bank born and raised wrong side of the bridge. Okay, so that's Italian. Can we get some EO represents? Maybe something along the river like Orient Beach, a type of water park or something. Not today, but in future. Noted, Frankimon. For sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. We can definitely do that. Let's bring that up a bit. Neat. Okay. Let's do a bit more. So I don't want this road coming straight down. So what you know what I'll do actually. I'm going to do this. Let's grab this. Let's do that. If I do that, that gives it some life. Gives it some life. Definitely gives it some life. We can then pull. Can pull something. Ugh. Wow, that is hideous. Problem solved. It's still very ugly. Like this coming and just turn is very ugly. But you know what I like about this is I think it is representative of real life. You often find road networks in towns and you just ask yourself the question, what was that person thinking? You know? Happens often where there's been unplanned development. And then you just have all kinds of weird roads. So, let's see. Oh, our room is gone. Our room is gone. Okay. So then we'll save our room's shack for next stream. What else can we do? What else can we do? So I really want to try and plan out these roads as best as I can. All the while still offering some variety. So I think we'll probably just spend this time planning some roads. Not quite sure we're going to put here yet, but we will make a plan. Let's take. We can put. We can put this. Really? Just put you there. And then let's move you over. So this area, we're going to have shops or something. We're going to have something along this road for sure. Cool, thanks, Chris. We don't really watch. Well, let me not say we don't watch. NBA is it's not very big here in South Africa. One of our, in fact, our main digital satellite providers often, I don't want to say they often do, but they have, what's this thing? ESPN. So from time to time we get to see a game or two, but it's really the hardcore fans that really watch it. I'm not very big into NBA, I must be honest. I am soccer, rugby, tennis, and the occasional cricket. That is more my style. Okay. Let us do this. Then we can kill off 1 or 2 of these. And let's just give you a bit of a stretch, shall we? Let's give that one a bit of a stretch. Steve Nash. See, I'm gonna cover my eyes and say, who's Steve Nash? I have no idea who that is. I'm sorry if I have just like blasphemed against somebody, but I have no idea who Steve Nash is. I don't know, the name sounds vaguely familiar, but I have no idea who that is. The name sounds familiar though, I must be honest. Let's do that. Stretch you out and stretch you out. Okie dokie. Let's do, if I take this one and oh no, of course. Just stretch you. Okay, cool. That's working out. It's working out slowly. There's a lot of space between here and here. So perhaps we can put houses that have slightly bigger backyards, backlots. Might actually work. Not sure how I'm gonna blend this part yet. Steve Nash is the head coach of Brooklyn Nets. Okay. Who are the Brooklyn Nets? I have no idea. Man. Too big. Close that. Ah, I hate it when it does that. I am glad you see my well, I don't want to say it's my dilemma, but I suppose if I don't know, I don't know, right? Let's just build out a whole bunch of cul-de-sacs. Cul-de-sac. I learned this some time ago that the plural for many cul-de-sac is not cul-de-sacs, but it's actually cul-de-sac. Apparently that's a proper term, even though I suppose it's got to a point where people say cul-de-sac so often that it's basically now accepted. But the actual correct term is cul-de-sac. So I hope If you didn't know, now you do. Let's bring you across. I'm gonna bring you to here, actually all the way up to here. And then I'm going to put a path between you two. Between here and here, actually. So we got a little path there. And then let's just lower you so that you're not clipping, or at least so that the clipping is hidden. Likewise for this side. Okay. Cool. That is sitting a little bit better with me. This area is slightly more gritty and will be a little bit more developed, but this area I'll say is slightly older school town, and so it's not as planned out. Oh, man, don't do that, silly thing. Let's just grab the 2 and 2 that height. Okay, and bring this in. Let's pull this chappy up, and then let's give you a bit of a stretch. Boom. All right. Cul-de-sac, pure French word for dead end. I did not know it was French. I have also learned something new today. I believe my Drew is gone. Hey, I think my Drew called it a night, because otherwise what we'll do is we're gonna put a little road here. Ooh. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Let's do this. We'll put a little road here, and then we'll put down. Hey, I got this animal thingy. Where is that? Where is that? Where is it? I wish. So Nadia's house, we'll try and put Nadia's house in this little corner here. That's the plan. Oh, Mike Drew is here. Okay, cool, great. So then let's take some time now and let's see if we can put a house here for Nadia. Because Nadia is a lover of parks, so she will get a house right next to the parks. Oh, that is the right thing. Now, what kind of house does Nadia want? Let me get some energy. Does Nadia like animals, Mike? And also, I sincerely hope I am pronouncing her name right. Leganolf? Let me save because it's been a while. Boom, saved. Let me create second part. Done. Okay. So we've got these here. In fact, you know what? Let's make Nadia a bit of a wealthy resident, shall we? Nadia is here watching also. Yep, she likes animals, and yeah, it's also just pronounced like normal. That spelling is Nadia. Is it actually Nadia, not Nadia? Nadia. Correct me. Is it Nadia? Yes or no? Yeah. Okay, let's do that and stick fence mode on. Yep. Thank you, Mr. Chris. Let's. So she puts up with a lot every Saturday evening, so it's only fair that she has a very nice place closed off. You know, offer you as much privacy as we can, so that when you are busy scolding Mike for sitting on the computer and watching my streams, you know, you are justified and nobody else around can hear it. What am I looking for? I'm looking for that tile. And let's put these down. In fact, this entire area will be, this will be your grassy area in the back, but here have your spot there for some barbecuing. Hey Mike, do you have kids? If you don't mind my asking, should we protect your pool from the little ones jumping in? Because you know that's very, very important. Oh, this bench. Really, bench? Really, bench? Oh, oops, wrong thing. Hey. No kids yet. Soonish. Better prep the pool to plan ahead. I like your forward thinking ways. We all heard it here live. Soon. I hope Nadia is listening. No, let's not go that far. It's in development. There we go. Your pool is still in development. So we have this little kink here, but meh. It is unfortunate. I wonder. There's no garage for you. Let's see something. Let's see something. I'm going to say, let's stick this here. Okay, that's going too far. Let's put this here as a start. And then what I will do is we will take this, stick that there for now. Let's grab you, get rid of you, stick you, and shift you back a bit. Okay. And then we can grab this and that, move it here, grab this and that. Let's switch you around. Let's grab that, put it there. Okay, let's see something. Can we get it at the garages? Okay, so you too big. You are not too big. But it definitely would not fit a car. Ah, there we go. So we've got something like so. So if I put this right here, and then we take you to rotate you just a tad bit. There we go. Oh, the land elevation it's a bummer. It's a real bummer. Can't really squeeze it in here, which is a shame. Okay. You should push it. Hey, say what's where are we? Okay, hey, just want to tell you that I really enjoy your streams and videos. Specs, thank you so much. Really appreciate those kind words. Marcos Vasquez, I unfortunately cannot understand what that means. If anybody would be so kind to do a Google Translate for me, that would really be nice. Hello, Shaker Shepherd. Apple Juice Adam, have a good one. Thank you so much for dropping by. You know what, Chris? Do we have one? No, we don't. Aww. Hey, look at that. Nadia's home. Okay, so that is clearly not going to work. So let's get rid of that. So Nadia parks her car right there, and then the car magically poofs and disappears. I'm pretty sure I downloaded. Oh, I didn't download the boat assets. Chris, I did not get the boat assets. That would have been so cool to have, actually. So instead of that, Nadia, we're just going to give you additional parking. I don't know, open lot parking spaces, open parking, open air parking, whatever the actual term is, over there. And then this is bye-bye. This is a little buffer zone. Place that there, place that there, and then we can have one of these here to just, so it looks like it's some kind of a gate thing. Cool. So your cars can be parked outside for now. It's not South Africa, so you good. You good. not straight. Ah, there's these here. Okay, let's get rid of that. Since those are there, we can just take this and then I can put that just here. And there. The water from this place actually causing the camera to bob a bit. Alright. Then let's give you a small little seating area outside here that you've got. And you've got this nice little space here that you can just chill, relax, and just have yourselves a good time. Marcus said if there is a mod to reduce prop or building size. Prop or building size. The size of the buildings or limits? If it's the actual physical size of the buildings, then I don't know. I mean, I think that sort of thing is dependent on the asset creator, right? Oh, if you want to change the size of something, you could always get procedural objects. So with procedural objects, you can scale up or down the size of a building, but it basically turns that object into a procedural objects building, which basically means it becomes non-functional, so you're not going to see people walking into it. But you can easily rectify that by getting your hands on, what is this? There are these like what's this? These cubes, I've forgotten what they're called, but you can use them to get people to go into those buildings, like residential cubes or something like that. It's got an interesting name. I can't remember off the top of my head what the name was. So yeah, procedural objects is probably your best bet for actually scaling down the size of things. So I hope that helps. If you are referring to limits, on the other hand, I don't know of anything to change the limits of buildings, but I know you can get something that increases the limits of trees called the Unlimited Trees mod, and you can also get something to roughly help with props, which is your, what's it called? I think it's called Unlimited Props or something like that, but it doesn't work with Move It, at least not as of last time I used it. It doesn't work with Move It. Some people have complained that it's buggy. I have never experienced any problems with it. I used it on a build that I had quite a few years back, and I never had any problems with it whatsoever. Hey, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's more like it. That's more like it. I'm much happier now. Let's grab these. Let's grab all of you. Bye, Node. Let's grab all of you, and let's make it the height of that. Oh, there's one there. There we go. That's much better. I'm happier with that. It was really bothering me, the fact that it wasn't lined up properly. I don't know how I didn't pick that up. Let's rotate you properly. Okay. I need you. Oh, for that tiny little hole. No, I refuse. I will not have that there for just a tiny little hole. Oh, no. I'm trying to get you. Yes. There you go. And let's do that. And then finally, I will put a tiny little set of shrubs along the edge to cover up that little ugliness. And then we'll just put down my favorite tree. Where are you? Juniper. Boom. And boom. And boom. Boom. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Almost done. Almost done. Almost done. Here we go. Here is Nadia's house. Don't forget to rename Nadia's house. Let's give it Nadia's house. And there it is. I hope I spelled the name right. Yes, Nadia. So, Mr. Mike Drew and Nadia, here is your house. I hope you like your house. No. Okay, this is a bit better. That's a bit better. You've got your own little private entrance to it. But because it's just your own little private entrance, guess what? The government doesn't bother to maintain it for you. But there we go. Sanctum. There's a lot of nice details to this house. I hope the residents enjoy. I most certainly hope so too. Many streams ago, you built me a little rented shed at the end of someone's garden. Now we have a second property. Indeed you have. Hey, look at this. Nadia is actually doing better than you. But yes, there we go. That's Nadia's house. I hope you and Nadia like it very much. I most certainly hope I hope it is good enough as those little kiddie winkles start to arrive. You've got a nice place. Many thanks. We are both chuffed. Super nice spot. Super glad. Makes me really happy. Super happy to hear that. Ooh, almost overrode. Nomersburg. I haven't actually uploaded my Nomersburg saves to the cloud. I really should do that. This last week, I have just been chilling. Haven't opened City Skylines since I closed it, I don't know, over a week ago. So, yeah, it's nice to be back into it again. Cool, everybody. I think that is it. I think we've made quite a bit of progress. This is finally done. I'm so happy about this. We've got a nice blend from this side into this area. Now we can go ahead and start having quite a lot of residential spaces in and around here. We can have some shops and stuff, maybe an apartment or two right up against the road. We will see this in my mind, is going to probably be the biggest house in this entire area. The rest are all going to be fairly small and compact like this. That's the kind of vibe that I want around here, going all the way down, all the way along. So I want that type of residential space. But for now, yebo, I think we're done. I think we've made a decent progress, and we will leave it here for the stream. Next stream, I think next stream will focus on growing this area, just filling this entire space in with houses and stuff. That's my plan right now. Let's see what happens when we come through next week. We can have a CS party. I hope you invite everybody on chat. Will we be having a moving celebration? Oh, wait, it helps to not read things backwards. Chris, it was my pleasure. Thank you so much for joining, and thank you so much for the donation. Really, really, really appreciated. Thank you everybody who joined. Karen Beria, can't wait for the next stream. Aww, that makes me feel special, very special. Thank you so much, thank you so much, thank you so much, thank you so much. GG, thank you for the kind words. Anybody got any final questions for me? Any comments just before we call it a night? I think it was a stream, turned out way better than I expected. I really didn't know what I was going to build in the stream, so yeah. See you next week, Mike Drew. Hopefully, indeed, really hope to see you in the next one. Thank you so much for joining. Brian, this is my first time watching you. Dropped a sub. Fantastic. Thank you so much, Brian. Really hope to catch you in future ones. Really appreciate it. Talanan, thanks for dropping the link. Anybody who doesn't know, jump on that Discord server. Come join some really awesome minded people. You will really enjoy chatting with all the folks on there. Nadia, there is, look at that, right from your front yard, you get to sit and witness that lovelies. Oh, that's so fantastic. And walk right out into the park. All right, everybody, I think that is it. Thank you all so much for joining. Really appreciate it. Hope to catch you all in the next stream. Wherever you are, have an awesome morning, awesome afternoon, or an awesome good night. Sweet dreams. Catch you all next week. Bye, everybody.